is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Longhorns will kick this away to get us going. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Receivers are bunched together. And they'll use the ground game here. That one moves the ball across the 40. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, what a grab! Tackle is made. That's good for a first down of the 47.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
2nd down now after the sack.
Here we go.
They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts them in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Pressure is coming. The pass is caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First down and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they put 6 more on the board.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. He lets it go. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. First down to the 48. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Short throw complete to the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking for the wide out. Grab down the middle. It's Zimmerman. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Georgia.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Takes the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Gets the first and still running. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. The back's got it. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Well, here comes the bunch formation. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. The shotgun handoff here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Keeps it on the draw. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Short in the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. The receiver grabs it, makes the grab, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Handoff to the single back, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. 1st down and more. He's still running. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this 1st down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
What in the world is going on with the pass protection today? That was almost a 3rd sack and still the 1st quarter. Maybe slide protection or call some screens, maybe play action. Anything to try to help this quarterback out.
To throw, it's Manning. The pocket breaking down. Finds his man. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the 1st quarter stats. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Toss play to the outside. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line, it's Simon. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, they try to sneak the running back out of the backfield. Quarterback looking downfield, no one open, so he just tries to get it to the back and hope he could get the yards after the catch for the first down, but the defense corrals him short of the marker.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And the ball is incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
On 1st down, it's play action. Makes the grab. It's Zimmerman.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Oh, a reverse. He's got room to run. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass rush closing in. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Bulldogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Second down, looking to throw it. On the move now. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake on first down. Caught by the receiver. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers, not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands, and he shows he's got that ability here.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. The pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Oh, it's snapped to the back. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
He's got a man down the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
The Longhorns will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
On the ground, it's Clark. The Longhorns are in the red zone now. Trying to run it. It's Simon. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play.
Doesn't get rid of the ball, trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from the 47. First down. We're going to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Looks left and finds his target there. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Longhorns line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Nobody hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Chris, this offense coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
This will likely be the last play of the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. Georgia. Just time enough for one more play in the half. To the air, it's Manning. Looking to the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of this 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense takes the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The completion makes it second down. Takes the handoff. It's Simon. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Third down after that running play. They try to sneak it for the first. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking deep down the right side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Now, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but you better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They're trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And now they'll set up for the point after. With the extra point, the lead is 14. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the wideout goes in motion. And now the running back's got it again. They've got him, but not before making first down yards to move the ball to the 41.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Back to throw. It's Manning. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Jefferson. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Oh, and it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a dart right down the middle. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to the left side. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But he's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
They'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And they've got the returner corralled. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Blitz and a quick sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And sack sets up second down. Oh, here comes the reverse. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Play action here on first down. Throws to the tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more.
He'll take a deep shot. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Longhorns. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
They convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And looking to throw now on first down. Pulls it in. It's Jefferson. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, and it's a big gain down to the 29.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pass here on second down. He'll throw it now. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Quarterback still with the football. Rollers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When a quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. On the run, it's Clark.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Clark. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. It's caught. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The pass rush closing in. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, keep hammering away with that run game.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a run. Running back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense cannot be stopped. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver, Kirk, perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Football in their last possession. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The game makes it second and medium. Leaning on the run game here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. They pick up the first on the ground.
Nice first down run here by this running back, and these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Now they'll run it on the toss. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking for some space. It's Clark. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of it. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. With the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kirk, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.